I've been a fan of this movie since I watched it when I was a kid. So it's very cool to get to jump into something like this. And body casts are always a fun and new experience every time. So I'm excited to get started.
There are a lot of good reasons to bring the actor in to do a life cast instead of just digitally scanning them. One, you can sort of do a pre-fitting for the character, get a sense of how they move, their posture, and then how you want to integrate the character into them so that when you're actually doing the life cast, you have a point of reference as to how it's all going to come together. But more than anything, doing an actual body cast of the actor allows us to build the character on him in a manner that will be a genuine fit to his body. But in seeing him and planning ahead for the design of the character, we can figure out where we can thin down his body cast to work better for us technically to make the aesthetics of the creature work that much better. Our plan was to life cast in a neutral pose so that we can build something on the shape of his body that will allow for the most movement in the suit. So we want to cast him standing up with his arms out to his side, also making it easier for molding the suit once it's sculpted on top of his body cast. We'll do a plaster bandage mold in a front and a back half so that we can demold that off of his body and then have him step out. And then we'll close that mold back up. All the parts will align, and then we'll wood screw that shut so that it keeps its integrity while the water in the plaster bandages dries out. And that's sort of the basic standard process. Normally for a body, you do it from just here down, but I want to attach his head to the body cast, and that'll help us line up a copy of his head cast in that mold, and we can attach his head to his fiberglass body so that we have the whole character complete, and we can make sure that the connection points between his headpiece and his bodysuit are super snug.
Having a body cast is important because getting the pieces to match my proportions specifically and to be custom fit for me allows them to be more believable on camera. When you're using prosthetics or suits or anything of that like that are not made for the specific actor, they can look misproportioned or not necessarily a good fit or realistic within the confines of an unrealistic thing. So it's very important. And it's something that I very much prefer when I can have pieces that fit me specifically because they're more comfortable for me, they allow me to do my job better, things of that nature.